Hello there YouTubers, and welcome to the second match back in the Barclays Premier League, and it's Burnley's first away match since then, and there's going to be some changes in the squad. Ashley Barnes drops to the bench, and he's going to be in the make way here for the return. We're going to have Andre Gray drop to the bench, and it's the return of, guess who? Danny Ings. And we're going to have Hector Bellerin in the right back position, and he's going to get a go. But Yannick Bolasie has started very well, and we have a very capable squad now at the moment to really go on and do things now, and it's fantastic. And you look at that squad, it's not bad, is it? It lacks a little bit of depth, but there you go. So that's the Burnley team. So without further ado, let's get over to North London and join me in the commentary box there, where I'm nervously waiting to bring you not just the Burnley team, but I'm sure a very, very strong Arsenal line. Good afternoon to you all, and welcome to the Emirates Stadium for Burnley's first away match this season in the Premier League, and it comes against Arsene Wenger's Arsenal. Always a tough baptism of fire this, but Burnley and Tom Heaton know that this is a real opportunity to really upset the odds, and Burnley have made two changes to the team that beat West Brom. But let's have a look. Danny Ingsy is back in Burnley, signed for £9 million back from Burnley from Liverpool, and he's in the 11 today, and he looks mean and leaner than ever. So let's look at the two teams. Ospina is preferred to Petr Cech in goal, believe it or not. Alexis Sanchez is up front with Campbell and Giroud supporting him. Brzezinski in behind Giroud, and of course Ramsey and Wilshere in the midfield. Two changes for Burnley. Danny Ings comes in and replaces Andre Gray, who drops to the bench, and also Hector Bellerin comes in against his old side and replaces Matt Loughton, who also drops to the bench. Well, here he is, the second coming, and he was used very sparingly at Liverpool by Brendan Rodgers, the referee today, Roger East. Waiting to get the game underway here at the Emirates. 60-odd thousand inside the ground. And what a beautiful aerial shot of the stadium. So Arsenal, on referee Roger East's whistle, will get the game underway. And there we go. And off we go then, Arsenal in red and white. And they'll attack the goal to the right in the first half. Here's Aaron Ramsey. Burnley in their chase shirts of yellow with claret shorts and hooped socks of claret and yellow. Joey Barton. And the flag stayed down against Gale. Oh, good save by Ospina. And Barton again. Ospina with another save. Mertesacker in two minds whether to get that away. In the end, he's hoisted it out for a throw, but Burnley there in the opening, 5 minutes, could have been a goal up. Yannick Bolasie. Ings, first touch to see what he can do. Ings with a shot. Oh, and Ospina again. Wasn't the most convincing of goalkeeping, but he got away with it. Burnley forcing a few good chances early on. Sanchez to Ramsey. Burnley have got Arsenal rattled here a little bit. Boyd getting back. Tommy Smith. And Tom Heaton, the captain. And it's straight from him to the opposite number, David Ospina. Ramsey. Gibbs. Wilshere. His first touch was a bit heavy, but he controlled it well with his second and third touches. That's two over it though. Heaton will grab those all day long. Here's Will Hughes. Bolasie, who had a solid debut on Monday night against West Bromwich Albion, and he's not looking too bad here at the moment. Two in the middle. Oh, Dwight Gale. With an opportunity. Caught that well on the volley. And couldn't finish. Just the finishing looked lacked rather a bit of direction. Arsenal under the cosh a wee bit. Here's Jenkinson, who's back at the club from West Ham, as he spent a couple of years down at Upton Park. Campbell. Boyd. Oh dear me, again Burnley a little bit suspect on the pass backs. A little strong there possibly for Tom Heaton's liking. Sanchez, Ramsey, Giroud playing it in, Smith trying to get in there, Barton getting it out. Here's Danny Ings now. Little bounce there, and it favours Dwight Gale here. Gale here for Burnley, strikes it, but strikes it wide. Well, Burnley are having chances here, but still can't beat David Ospina in the goal. Which is quite a cause for concern here. Still 3,000 correspondents are making their voices heard. Gibbs. Ibseder. Danny Ings has got it. Now finds Balassi. It's a good ball onto Dwight Gale. Does magnificently well. Gale will get the shot in with his. Closed down by both centre backs, Koscielny and Per Mertesacker. Ball given away to Thomas Rosicky. Half an hour gone. Arsenal 0, Burnley 0. Burnley been the better side in terms of opportunities created. Here's Joe Campbell again. Bellerin, the former Arsenal man, with a challenge, and here's Danny Ings. Scored 6 goals in the European Championships in England colours, and here he goes again, but it's straight into the arms of David Ospina. Header 1. Tom Heaton will come off the line. Get it away. Ings again jumping. Jenkins in there. Vulture to Rosicky. Campbell. And Campbell still, and he's away from Ibe. And the cross is not a good one, and a goal kick to Burnley. Well, Pjanic has gone to Valencia for 34.5 million from Roma. It's massive amounts of money. These big, massive sides are paying here at the moment. With all that European Champions League money and the TV deals around the world for these big European leagues, it's unbelievable. Here's Balassi, good cross in there, and a chance for Burnley, and Dwight Gale again on the volley. Can't finish. Well, he's had 2 of them now, and he's missed both times. He can't believe it. Looks like it's going to be goalless at half time, but not for the one to try in, and Burnley will go in. I'm sure we were a little bit disappointed, really. They've really put on a good show here against the Gunners, and could have been more than 1 goal up as the half-time whistle sounds here at the Emirates. Dwight Gale has wasted 2 of the best opportunities so far in the game, but at half-time, and Danny Ings has come close on a couple of occasions, but at half-time down at the Emirates, it's stalemate. Arsenal 0, Burnley 0. Welcome back to the Emirates Stadium, where Burnley are about to get the second half underway in the fantastic late summer sunshine here at Turf Moor. Very warm down at pitch level, around 28 degrees Celsius. Very hot for the conditions of a game of football, so it's intense for both sides. The Hughes goes sweeping forward and trying a speculative long-range shot. Now attacking the goal where the fans are. Be a difficult trip there for Arsenal up to the Riverside to face Middlesbrough, another newly promoted club, next week. We were beaten to the Championship title by Burnley, and here's Gale! Good save by Ospina. Gale again, another save by Ospina. And now Jenkinson to bring it away for Arsenal. 1-2 with Wiltshire. Well, that could have been a A great moment for Burnley there, but again, Dwight Gale guilty of missing opportunities. Burnley, of course, have got a home match with Everton, and you'll be able to see that with us on this YouTube channel on August the 20th. Here's Giroud now with a shot, and a goal kick for Burnley. And it's the first time we've seen Giroud in the game as an attacking force, but no cigar for him. Keogh for Burnley. Now Hector Bellerin. Joey Barton. Gives it away now to Wilshere. You don't want to be doing that. Arteta. Campbell. And that's danger. And still danger there for Burnley. Hughes getting back there. Ings getting in the way. Dwight Gale now. Here's Ings against Wilshere. And it's a free kick to Burnley. Arsenal about to make a substitution, and it's going to be Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain replacing Joe Campbell, who's the Costa Rican being replaced then by the England international. Still 0-0. Keogh will go short of Joey Barton. Barton lining up the shot. Easy one for Ospina, although it did bounce a little bit in front of him. Wilshere winning the header against Hughes. Or Robert Giroud winning the header against Hughes. And Sanchez is in a bit of space here. And he's away from the defender. And a chance for Arsenal. And Arteta couldn't turn it back. Well, Burnley actually doing better on the passing percentages than Arsenal are. Arsenal have put together 81% of their passes as Danny Welbeck now comes on for the ineffective Giroud. But Burnley on the other hand, compared to Arsenal's 81%, are outperforming them by an extra 10%. Their passing has been almost perfect in some respects for the newly promoted team. That's a testament to how John Stutty's lined up the team. He's also doubling up as England manager, and if he can produce the same amount of success like he did with England, he's got one hell of a good career for him. His boy turns that back in again, and it's there by Ings. Danny Ings on his second return to Turf Moor, to the football club, has scored his first goal on his return to Burnley after a year away with Liverpool. And what was David Ospina doing? Poor goalkeeping from him, but brilliant finishing from Danny Ings. And what a way to start the second coming at Turf Moor. Away from home against Arsenal. Arsenal 0, Burnley 1, and it has been coming right from the word go. Arsenal have had chances, but they missed 2 or 3 of them, and Arsenal have been made to pay. Throw to Arsenal rather. They were trailing by a goal to 0. They lost their opening game away from home, remember. But wait a moment, Koscielny! Well, they're having chances, Arsenal, but not taking them. And sometimes when you get chances like this one, you've got to take them. Even if you are a centre-back like Koscielny is, you must take the chances. Keogh for Burnley. Hector Bellerin. Looks like a winning return for him. Barton. Boyd will keep it in, and he's got 2 in the middle. Robert Ings and... oh, it's Ings again! It's 2! And Arsenal again committing defensive suicide in the grandest of scales. One has to say, what a perfectly placed volley into the corner by Ings. But again, you've got to ask the question, where was the Arsenal defence? Burnley won't care one shot because they're 2-0 up, and on the balance it's richly deserved that Ings has got both of them. Unbelievable. Arsenal 0, Burnley 2, and Danny Ings has got them both. And the Emirates, I'm here to tell you, apart from 3,000 happy goal Joey Clarets, he's absolutely stunned. Here's Welbeck now. Oh, and Sanchez now. Sanchez! Oh, he stabbed it over. Poor finishing again. Should score from there, really. Or at least test Tom Heaton. Well, they've scored 5 goals now in 2 Premier League games on their return, Burnley, and they didn't expect to score 2 here at the Emirates this afternoon. And again, Boyd is onside. And again, 2-way to the centre for the cross. Oh, and Ingsy was got in again. This time Ospina just about got away with it. Break it to Arsenal. Remember, trail 2-0. And to be quite honest, they've caved in, and when it's mattered most. Here's Mertesacker. Arsene Wenger's got big questions to ask now, losing their first 2 games potentially here. Unless they can get themselves something out of this. Oh, and it's over the top. Mikel Arteta again, the latest. It was offside anyway. But still, he should have at least tested the goalkeeper. He was offside. It was poor finishing again. Keogh. Boyd. There's no means by an easy game for Burnley, even though they're 2 up. Here's Boyd. And it's in there by Gale. He missed 2 glorious volleys in the first half, but he doesn't miss this one. And Burnley go to 3-0 right at the end. Dwight Gale, and again the Arsenal defence falling apart at the seams. And Dwight Gale is not the tallest of men. Gets up above Koscielny and the goalkeeper and makes it 3. What an afternoon for the Clarets. They couldn't have dreamt this in their wildest dreams. That they are now, they're going to believe it now. Arsenal 0, Burnley 3, and 6 points from the first 2 games for the Clarets on the Premiership return. You could hardly credit it. Ings to Gale. Barton. Trying his luck again, but wide of the target. But it doesn't matter because Burnley have won, and booms ring around the Emirates because Arsenal have been beaten, not just beaten but humiliated by Burnley, who worked so hard in the second half. And Danny Ings got 2 of them, and then Gale right at the end got the 3rd. And Burnley have done it again. 2 goals for Ings on his return, his first game back here in Burnley colours, and he's played magnificently. For Arsene Wenger and for David Ospina, it's a lot of soul searching to do. But for Burnley, 6 points out of a possible 6, and what a start to the season. Arsenal 0, Burnley. Well, an unbelievable start to the season. 2 games, 3 points. We've got another new player in, Clint Yeomans. £1 million. He's not too expensive. He's a 20-year-old we can integrate into the side, and that's a fantastic little play there. So let's just check Jamie Vardy's scout report. 71 rated. It could be I'm not sure about him, to be quite honest, but what I do know is that well, I think Bojan's a bit out of our price range, to be quite honest, but and just a note to anybody who thinks I've got it on easy mode, I have not. I'm playing it on semi-pro or professional, whichever one it may be. So I just want to make that perfectly clear that that is obviously the case. So a great victory there for us, 2-0. We're just having a look at some more potential signings to come. We have really gone to town with the signings so far, and I'm absolutely thrilled to bits with how we've started with the season, I think, and it's magnificent. Di Marni has gone to Leeds for 700,000, sorry. So some massive signings there. Just to clarify the fixtures for the Capital One Cup, of course round 2 now comes into being. We've play Southampton at Turf Moor, so we've got a tough match against Koeman's lot, and we'll be able to show that one as well. Barnet play full draw then. Barnet against Accrington, Bournemouth play Forest, Bradford against Burton, ourselves against Southampton, Bury play Blackburn in what's a local derby in a lot of respects, because Burnley and Blackburn are only about 20 miles apart from each other. Exeter against Brentford, Fulham against Millwall in a London derby, Huddersfield versus Bristol Rovers, Leicester against Crewe, Oxford play Luton, Plymouth against Coventry, QPR against Chesterfield, Sheffield Wednesday against Hull, Stoke and Newcastle, Bristol City play host to Manchester City, Colchester play Everton, Ipswich against Notts County, Middlesbrough against Birmingham, Norwich against Sunderland, Peterborough against Cardiff, Sheffield United against Leeds United, a Yorkshire derby there, Stevenage against Preston, and Wolves against Oldham, and finally, and a few days later, Watford play Manchester United at Old Trafford. So plenty to look forward to there in terms of that. I'm going to sign off for a little bit now, and we join you for the Everton game on Saturday. Until then, take care, with the news that Burnley have beaten Arsenal and are top after 2 games in the Barclays Premier League. Goodbye.